Okay. So I've almost got my armor done. I've gotten it to the stage now where I'm going to be, well, I've already put in my padding and velcro strips to hold it all in place. So that's what I'm going to show next, is what I've done. Alright, so let's start with the torso. I haven't put any padding in the torso. What I've done, as you can see this strip here, this is the 2mm foam, and it's got cross hatches burned into it. I just burned those in with a sharp tip soldering iron, and then it's got a piece of velcro right here. This is the rough velcro, and it's glued in place here. I think I'm still going to put some more black paint on the inside, but unfortunately I ran out. So we'll get some more of that and do some final touches. That's a Rust-Oleum flat black. Looks really good. Like I said, I recommend flat black to hide your imperfections and whatnot, because the gloss black kind of shines up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this piece on here. As you can see, it's all one piece. I haven't cut it in half or anything like that. And it basically goes on like a shirt. Approach down here. Arms in there. Head in there. I got a bit of a fat head, so I kind of squeeze it through, but it's foam, so it's flexy. Flexes a bit. There we go. Hair through. And tuck that up there. Yeah, I can tuck my beard in. Alright, good stuff. Now the undersuit that I've got here, this is a nylon jacket. It's pretty breathable, which I thought would be, nice, because you get pretty hot in this stuff, especially in the summer. Pants are the same. They got 50% cotton liner on the inside, so you can wear them without anything else on underneath. That way it's fairly breathable. Okay, so you can see there that hangs down right there. Then I'm going to get my space thong here. Ginch, whatever you want to call it. And put that on. Okay, this here, let's see, I've got this piece on still on the bottom. I was contemplating taking that off, but I thought I'd leave it on there. And I used the heat gun to round it out so that it doesn't pull up on the undersuit. And we'll just step into that. Go. That piece, got a piece of Velcro right there. Guess I should have showed that to you. I must have trusted it's there. There we go. Engage. So you can see it doesn't pull your suit down a whole lot. And just like that. There we go. Now I can move around in it good. It flexes. You can sit down. There we go. And it just stays in place like that. It's really light. It's really no weight at all, no more than clothing. Alright, so next I'm going to put on my thigh pieces here. Okay. On the side of my undersuit here, you can see that, that is a velcro strip. That's the soft part of the velcro, and I've just glued that in place. I just used hot glue. Sticks pretty good. Doesn't come off anyway. And then our thigh piece in the inside, you can see the other piece of velcro right there. And I've just hot glued that in place again as well. That guy on there. And we'll just line it up good. Now I made the strip a little bit longer than the inside one, the one on the undersuit. That way, adjust it if need be. Or for different size people wearing it, and of course, up and down. There we go. And as you can see, I get a full range of movement out of that, and it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't fall down off to the side there. It just stays in place. That's it. It's very light. And this one here again, same thing. It's got the undersuit. Ooh, and look at that. That's something that I added on there. The Mark 6 stencil. I made a stencil just on the paper, like that. And that's that. Okay, next. Let me just find the velcro under there. How does that look? Come up a little bit. There we go. So thigh pieces are on. They're looking good. Okay. Next is the shins. Now for the shins, what I've done is they don't have any Velcro on them. What they've got here is foam padding. So this is just a piece of foam like you'd find in a a foamy bed or something to sleep on. And I'll just cut it up. It hacks up pretty good. Use scissors or X-Acto knife. I've hacked it apart and then painted it black just so it doesn't show up. It doesn't hides nicely once it's all on. Okay, so there's two pieces in there anyway. There's a piece on this side and a piece on that side. And then I've also got a piece on the bottom here. You can see, hope you can see that anyway, but there's a piece of foam right there, a square patch. It's about like that, a little bit thicker than that one. And that'll keep it forward enough so that it'll look symmetrical once it's on. Right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that shin on. Now with the foam inside of it, it's kind of a tight fit. The foam is flexible, so it I'll have to try to find that undersuit under there. Now with you can see these Velcro things have come off as I'm trying to dig around in there, pull the undersuit through. Did make it fairly tight on that foam because I didn't want this to move around once it's all in place. However, of course you can cut the foam out of there. I could cut it to adjust it, or add more if you had little pinner legs. Need be. Stick that back on there. Good. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, good. that spot. Let's twist it. There we go. So I may need to add a bit more velcro in there. We'll see. I went a little light on the velcro because this stuff's really expensive. There we go. The other greave, same thing. Greave, shin, whatever you want. Greave is the armor name for it if you want to get all technical. And it's got foam there. Foam there. Go ahead and put that piece on. Now I like to put the legs on first because once the arms are on, it's really bulky and hard to reach down like that. Put all the junk on it. Okay, this foam is really durable and the hot glue holds it really well. I also put copious amounts inside of it. That way, you know, it's not going to come apart on you. Stay glued together. Okay, there we go. And that just fits like that. And doesn't move around on us. Good. And again, it's really light. It's like wearing regular clothing. Okay. Now we've got, these are toilet plungers, of all things. And they work really good. They've just been coated black. Ooh. There's boots next. Okay, so for the boots here, I don't know if you can see in there, I've added a piece of foam right there, and that is just to keep the boot forward on the shoe. And then I've also put in, this is a piece of thin foam painted black, and it's only glued right along the edge there so that I can peel it back to get my foot in, and then it'll hide being able to see in there or anything like that. You know, it's purely for aesthetics, visual purposes. Okay. So, what I like to do, put the boot on, you can pull the greave up a little bit. Boot in there. And then you can pick, let's move back a bit here. Okay. Okay, so now, once you got the boot on, like that, you can just put it up a bit, slide your shoe on, there we go, tie that up. Okay, and then spin around, down. Yeah, as you can see now, can't see anything down there. Black socks help too. And we're going to go ahead and put our plunger on there and make sure that the undersuit is tucked into it. And we can push our greave down into place. Just like that. And we're gold. So all of a sudden I've gotten taller. A couple inches taller. There we go. Now, for this part here, right there, doesn't have a whole lot of flex, so when we go like this, the boot itself is not going to flex at all. So, but we're just walking around, it's no big deal. The boot doesn't have to flex there. So we can do the same thing on the other side. down to do this would be. Pull the greave up that way. More room to tie your shoes. Now I could probably actually leave the torso off for this part because it's big in here, right? So it's hard to get both your hands together like that. There we go. And just like that. Okay. We'll have our second plunger. Push our greave down. There we go. And the velcro is holding up quite nice. Undersuit. There we go. Full range of movement. So that's the legs. Now, yep. I think that I might put a little more velcro on those. We'll reevaluate that next time. For now, I'll stay in place here. I have one of these. Easy button, huh?
That was easy.
Okay, on to the arms now. Alright. So, we'll do the right arm first. Right shoulder. There it is here. You can see I've got the funky Mark 6 on there to match up. And if you look on the undersuit here, sure all the lighting is on there. There we go. There's a Velcro patch right here that I've stuck on. And it's just hot glued on. This fabric is slightly different than this. And the hot glue doesn't like it too much, so I think I'm going to stitch it. Try out my seamstress skills. See how I do with that. And then on this piece here, there's the bicep piece. And let's see, how can we get that? There we go. So inside of there, there's the piece of Velcro right there. And the bicep. And I've also put a piece of foam in there to space it. So essentially the bicep part is double thick. And that'll keep it also in the right spot. And there's the Velcro, so that's going to attach to the other Velcro. So I'll just grab the suit like this, pull it down like that. There we go. Down to the right spot. I designed it so you can put it on yourself. It's actually easier if someone helps you. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to put it on there myself. And there you have it. Arm piece. Now, as you can also see on this bicep, on the top of it, I've cut the detail part out so that it flexes a little better for me. Tucks in because it is a bit large. Let's say you need to be my height or bigger to wear this. I'm 6 foot. I think you could be up to easily 6'4" and wear this. There we go. And that's that. And that'll just stay on there like that. It doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't slip down. Doesn't twist. Right? And if need be, so crouch in these. Ooh. Just like that. And if you need be to point up, it tucks underneath the torso. Or if you put it back like that, Doesn't restrict your movement at all, which is good. There, as you can see, I crouched down there and kneeled, and let the plasti dip protects it. Gets a little bit wrinkled, but it does not crack or break or anything like that. It's quite solid. And when I stood up, I didn't even have to adjust it. Foam padding keeps it in place pretty good. Okay. Next is the forearm, otherwise known as a bam brace. And this one here, I've added a little bit of foam right there. That's just to keep it tighter on the wrist. And I've added a strip of foam around the inside. And some softer foam in 2 spots. There and there. That way, when you go to put it on, it will stay in place. We can put it on and plug the undersuit through, maybe. Hopefully. There we go. And there you can see I still have, of course, the full range of movement, and it doesn't twist anywhere because it's got the foam padding in there. Popeye. Last for that arm is the hand plate. Now, I just got a cheap cloth glove here, and it's just hot glued to the glove. I didn't do anything very elaborate, make a gauntlet or anything like that. Maybe we'll see about that. For now, I'm just going to go with hand plate. And there we go. Now on my VAM brace here, you can see this. That's the detail, and I actually cut it out so that way your wrist movement isn't blocked as much. There we go. Hand plate, arm. Good stuff. Alright, I'm just going to slip this off while I get the next shoulder piece on. This one. Now I could paint a bit of detail on there if I wanted to. I kind of didn't quite get the detail on there, but that's okay. And then of course you got some nice real estate here for some decals and whatnot. Once again, we've got the velcro strip there. It matches up with the armor. Into there like so. Head up. There it is. There we go. Good stuff. Grab our other VAM brace. This is the last one that I did. It's seamless. You're not going to see any seams. The seams are hidden under the black detail. And that's a nice edge there. And any of these other details you see on there is pieces of thin gray foam, 2mm stuff. Again, it's got the padding there, padding there. Let's stick that guy on. Just like that. That right hand plate. What I'd like to find maybe are some gloves that are a bit longer so that, you know, I can hide my skin there, right, without having to pull this down. Yeah, ideally. But for now, you know, you gotta work with what you got. if you can't work with what you got, then you're going to find yourself sitting there staring at the wall, wondering when your space gets you're going to get cleaned out for you. Babies. Okay, here we go. Get our other hand plate on there. And now we have full Spartan gear. The Master Chief, minus the helmet, which is currently up at long shots, where he's putting the visor in and the details. We'll hook up soon and get you some final pictures. That's about it. Yeah. Pretty happy about this. Pretty stoked. Master Chief armor. And as you can see, I can walk around and it doesn't, none of my pieces come off. My arms are fine. Yeah, I can do the Intimidator flex. Step up. I can teabag. Can do it all, huh? Do the jigga dance. Jigga, jigga, jigga. We're all good. I hope my video isn't too long, because you know you can only so much up on YouTube. And I'm guessing that I'm going to be able to run in this, and you know.
That was easy.
Yeah. Oh, what were we going to try? Try to moonwalk. Oh yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. All right. Mark 6. Number 6. There we go. I'm going to try anything spectacular. Just show that we can weave all around good. Jump around. Booyah. Push down. Da 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 da. Do the Superman pose. I do this. As you can see, this cod piece just stays in place. Anywhere. All good. That's my Spartan 6, Master Chief. This is Game Master Dave, signing off.